इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
All right. Hello and good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this special webinar series called Bharat Franchise Show. This is the last edition of our monsoon special series webinar, and this will run till 9th of September. We are back with the same excitement to help you in your journey to become a successful entrepreneur. Over the last 27 years, Franchise India has helped thousands of investors in selecting the right franchising business for them. In this series of Bharat Franchise Show, we showcase business opportunities with selected brands actively looking for franchise partners in India. These brands have proven track record of profitability, sustainability, and they have committed to provide intensive support. Today, we will be introducing you some of the best salon brand from across India. But before we start the presentation and share the further brand details, I would like to inform you that the viewers will also have an opportunity to ask queries about the brands and the business opportunities. I would like to request you to please keep posting your queries into the Q&A box so that we can make the session more interactive. Today, so I'll start with our first brand, that is Hair Candy. And Radhika has joined from Hair Candy. I'm also joined with some of our partners, Franchise India partners like Praveen Diwan, Mudassar, and Shrikant. Right. So I would request Radhika to please take the lead and please start with your presentation and please help us understand your brand and the business opportunity.
Hi everyone, I'm Radhika Goyal and today I will be presenting my brand Hair Candy Luxury Salon. I'm just sharing my screen. I hope it's visible to everyone.
Yeah, it is visible if you can make it to full screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Looks
think
good.
it's full
Yes.
screen.
Correct.
So hi again, I'm Radhika Goyal from Hair Candy, and talking about Hair Candy Luxury Salon, we established our brand in 2021 as a premier luxury salon, which was aimed to provide luxurious services to all our clients and customers at a very competitive pricing, and we aim to help customers experience a experience a luxury at a competitive pricing, but at the same time using the best products and making sure that they are satisfied with whatever they get done at our salon. So just a brief about me that I've studied from Delhi University and then completed my master's from King's College London. And my aim with Hair Candy is to take it to greater heights, and we aim to expand to 100 branches over the next 5 years. The aim of expansion is just not to increase business, but also to make Hair Candy experience available throughout the city and the country so that everyone can experience what we would like our clients to feel and experience our services. So, talking about the services that we provide hair services which would include haircuts and beards for both men and women, as we're a unisex salon, including hair care such as hair rituals, hair spas. We also do professional makeups and have senior makeup artists to look after for your wedding functions and any special events. We also provide body services such as body wax, facials, and any skin and face care that is required by our customers. We are also into nail services and basic grooming. Talking about the industry, I'm sure as all of you know that salon industry has been an ever-growing industry. There is always scope for growth, and as we see the values, it was valued at 25.7 billion in 22 and is expected to grow numerous amounts. Now coming on to the fact that why anyone should take a salon franchising, because in today's world, the with the spending power that has been increasing, not only in the upper upper middle class, but also you know in normal middle class. That is why we come in and we aim to provide them those services at a competitive pricing so that everyone can experience luxury, but at the same time not have to bear such a high cost and make it available to everyone. It's a very high margin business, whereas products and the profit is concerned. And also, it's a trend in today's world that everyone wants to feel good about themselves, wants to, look good. And everyone in today's time is focused on, how they can make themselves feel better and look better and present themselves better. So this is our franchise model that we aim to show that, imagine owning a salon that fosters creativity, empowers your stylist, and at the same time, it also delights the clients. So it's just like something that goes three things in one. Now talking about our salon model, we at the moment have two models. One is which are the franchise owned and franchise operated, and the franchise owned and company operated, which we are only considering in terms of profit sharing and for strategic locations. That is why we're mainly inviting franchise partners for franchise owned and franchise operated model. Talking about our model, we have two differentiated models. The area requirement that starts from 1,000 square feet for the smaller model and ranges up to 2,500 square feet. We are aimed to open in key metro cities, tier one and tier two. We aim to establish our salon branches in places which have good commercial markets and good residential areas around, so that we expect good clientele. Also, malls and commercial hubs. As discussed, we provide various services like nails, beauty, hair, and also we do retail of the products that we use in our salon, so that the client gets a better experience and can use home care as well. Uh, Talking about the franchise owned and franchise operated model in detail, the investment ranges from 53 lakhs to 1 crore depending upon the model. The franchise fee would be 6 lakhs plus GST, which is also included in the investment amount. The ROI which we look at is about greater than 73%. When we talk about the payback period, it is about 22 to 24 months, depending upon how the franchise performs and with all the support, how it is settled. Uh, in this model, it has to be operated and the investment also has to be made by the franchise partner. the brand provides guidelines which have to be followed, and at the same time, the brand also provides end-to-end support in any terms that is required by the franchise, and also with the promotional activities at a larger scale. However, the local promotional activities have to be taken care by the franchise partner itself. Talking about the revenue sources would be the sales from the beauty services and the packages that the salon would be selling. And also, the revenue would come from the products, which are the retail products that the salon will be selling. Okay, talking about the franchise owned and company operated model, the investment ranges from 52 lakhs to 1 crore depending upon the model. The profit sharing would be 50%. The ROI would be about greater than 65%. The payback period that we consider is again 22 to 24 months. In this model, the investment has to be made by the franchise partner. However, the brand will operate on the day-to-day basis and also conduct local marketing activities. uh, in this, the revenue source again remains the same, which is the beauty service and the sales that come in, and the retail service sales that come in. Okay, so talking about our expansion strategy, at the moment we're focusing on the phase one, which is Delhi, Gurgaon, Noida, Greater Noida, Ghaziabad, and Tri-City, and also we are open to any master franchises in other areas. The reason to partner with us is, of course, that salon industry is a very growing market. So there is scope for growth and expansion for the franchise partner. That we have proven success since, we are running 4 branches very successfully. So that can be said. Talking about comprehensive support, the brand, which is us, we will be providing you end-to-end support from whatever is required by the uh, partner to run the salon in terms of hiring of staff and promotional activities and day-to-day operations. We provide a full operating manual for that. Uh, so the ideal partners that we're looking at are women entrepreneurs that have keen interest in beauty services, also beauty enthusiasts who are passionate about any sort of beauty and wellness industry. Then investors who just want to expand their portfolio by investing in the beauty segment, or entrepreneurs who want to who already have some sort of experience in running a business and want to invest in a franchise salon, and any other experienced partner who wants to take up a franchise as well. So, talking about the partner access, we will be providing end-to-end support, as I have mentioned, which includes trademark license, inventory, and stock list. We will also be giving a full operations manual on how the daily operations have to be conducted. Everything will be provided from the brand so that it makes it easier for the franchise partner to understand the business and to adapt to the working of the business. Full marketing support as a brand will also be provided by us. We do full training programs of our franchise partners as well, and train the trainer program as well, to train the managers and to train the staff, and as well as the owners to get basic knowledge of how the salon has to be run and how they have to do things in the future. And of course, you will always have ongoing support if anything is ever required. Our target customers, when we talk about, are both men and women who want beauty services or just normal grooming services, which is a must in today's time. Corporate employees, of course, we also cater to weddings and celebrations as we provide makeup and hair or full packages as well. Then the HNIs and expat population also. Talking about the partnership terms, there is no exclusive territory as such for the unit partners. Exclusive, we do provide exclusive city rights from master franchisees. Talking about the term, as of now, we have a 5-year agreement period. The renewal can be done on the agreement of both the parties after the period of 5 years. Talking about the franchise fee, the fee would be a one-time fee for the duration of the contract, which is 5 years. After the period of 5 years, at the time of renewal, the fee will be charged again, which can be discussed. the roles and responsibilities of what the brand would do and the partner would do. So the brand as a whole would provide full operational support, IT, and any other support that is required to the franchisee. We have a central server for the inventory, accounting, and billing. We help provide strategic tie-ups with leading brands so that you get quality and you are sure of the originality of the products. There is full training that is provided by us to the franchise partners as well as their staff. Anything else that is required is also provided by the brand. Talking about the partner has to handle the day-to-day operations, including inventory management, billing, accounting of day-to-day. The staff hiring, timely payout, and maintain quality services. As far as staff hiring is concerned, the brand also helps in staff hiring at the initial stage of the franchise to the franchise partner so that they get quality staff which can provide quality service to their clients. The mandatory training period that we have is 1 to 2 weeks, and we require that the partner has to maintain a record of all sales and inventory, and of course the partner has to conduct local marketing and promotional activities as per required. Talking about brand support, in terms of development, as in when we start out the franchisee, we check everything that is required. If the franchisee should be open at that specific site and set up and design, we also do full like we help in the fit out and everything as well. We do give guidance on the license and promotional activities. Talking about the operations, we will provide the software and the virtual CRM and full accounting support from our side. The operations manual will be provided so that the franchise partner knows how to conduct the day-to-day operations. There is a comprehensive training for which is like a minimum training for 2 weeks so that we will teach them exactly how to run the salon and just make it easier for them to get into the business. Then again, strategic tie-ups, as I mentioned, and we will do the marketing as a brand in the larger way. Talking about some further considerations, right now we're offering a 3 months free royalty period so that the brand can adjust and adjust into the business, and they have a better understanding of the business for the first 3 months just starting out. You also get additional discounts on the products because of our allegiance with various brands. As I mentioned, the trainer program which we provide, in which we will be training your managers, your staff, and the franchise partner as well on how to operate the whole business. We also help in staff onboarding and training by professionals, and bank payment and finance assistance is also provided by us. This is how the setup looks. This is a setup of one of our branches. As we have mentioned, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So this is all about Hair Candy and our business model. And thank you so much for your.
Which branch is this, by the way?
This one is the Civil Lines branch, which is about 1,100 square feet. So currently we have 4 branches. One is in Civil Lines, this one. Then we have our Model Town one, which is our flagship branch, which was the first one, which is a double-storied branch. Then we have the third branch in GK2, and the fourth one is in Pitampura.
All right. Okay. Okay, so viewers, in case if you have any question, right, you can put it in the Q&A box, and we will take it further. Meanwhile, Praveen, do you have any question?
Yeah, just one thing, Radhika, nice presentation, by the way.
Thank you.
So you are running 4 salons. Since how long you're running these 4 salons? What is the time period that you've spent on these?
As I mentioned, we were established in 2021. So we've
Yeah.
been in the business for about 3.5 years now.
So all the 4 salons are 3.5 years?
So yeah, that's what I'm coming at. So our Model Town one was established in 2021. Shortly after that, a year after that, we established the Pitampura branch. And now we have recently opened the GK2 and the Civil Lines branch. The Civil Lines branch was operational in June, and the GK2 branch has just been operational for about a month now.
All these are company-owned branches?
Yeah, they are all company-owned projects.
Company-owned. Okay. Another thing, I think one of the key components in running a salon is the availability of trained staff. So how
Right.
do you help a franchise partner in that,
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, like I mentioned as well, that we have this initially when we're opening and setting up, helping the partner set up the branch, we also help them in the hiring of the senior staff, which is the main staff, which the staff that gets you business in a way, and so that you have a fixed revenue stream as well. Like, so basically, how in the business, I'm sure everyone is aware as well, there are a lot of staffs which already do have business, so we help the franchise partner source such staff and employ these staff so that they have a fixed revenue stream through them.
Yeah, I think providing staff initially is one thing, but then
Right.
when you're running the salon during
Right.
operations, there's a lot
Right.
of turnover.
So like we have a full HR team that that has like we know staff all around basically. So whenever if for example a franchise partner is in requirement of a staff, or there is someone has left, or any other problem that has arisen, so we will help in that as well, and employing in the senior staff basically, like senior stylists and senior beauticians, the staff that brings in work. The other hiring, such as the housekeeping, or you can say the pedicurist category, can be hired and done by the franchise partner itself, as it's not a very difficult task to do that.
Thanks.
Okay, well, yeah, of course, your salon is, the premium one, right?
Right.
Does any background required to be, a franchisee partner? Like any specific background you need someone who already have experience or running any such kind of salon or something?
So right now, like taking back to the kind of franchise partners we are looking at, we want somebody who is enthusiastic in the business, since we are experienced and we can help them run the business, but somebody who's enthusiastic in this line, and somebody who has a little bit of business acumen to manage and run the business, because in a franchise operated model, we would want the partner to have some understanding of how a business works and how to manage the operations and the staff.
Yeah,
The
hi
Okay.
Radhika
sense of
ji.
the
Yeah.
sense of the brand, on the other hand, can be explained by us, and maybe like after trainings and all of that, we can explain them how we like how the brand does things, and that can be adapted, but somebody who has a business acumen would be nice. Yeah.
Hi Radhika ji.
Yeah.
So it was a good presentation. So I just want to understand key, what is the kind of a support you provide in terms of selection of the location of the property? Because that plays a very important role, right? Location plays
Right.
a very important role. So what kind of
So
support a franchise partner expects from the company?
right. So before finalizing any location, we do the full recce of that place. We try and find out that, if this particular area will be successful for a salon, in terms of if there is a footfall, if there are residential areas around, because that is a very important, in when we talk about the salon, distance from a customer to the place is a very important factor. Like that plays a very important role. So we
Absolutely.
see, like anyone would travel within about 3 to 4 kilometer radius, that's it. So we try and figure out that that place has a population, and it is populated, and it has residencies all over, so that the footfall is high. Then secondly, also see that the kind of salons that have opened around, whether a premium salon like ours will be able to sustain in that area. Are the clients that we target have that kind of paying capacity, and and also that we will be able to we will be able to get the kind of staff that we're looking at, and there are people in the market that we can source for the franchise partner, so that they can have a successful go at the business.
Yeah, very good. Good. So we have, I think, so one more question here from one of the participants. They're asking for what about the products collaboration with the brands? So what kind of brands do you keep in your
Right.
salon? Yeah.
So when we talk about hair, we have partnered with L'Oreal. We are partners with Milkshake, which is a hair care brand. There is a brand called Rene Futre, which is a derma cosmetic, very premium brand. When we talk about facials and body grooming, we have Skin Door, which is again a very premium facial brand, and also Bioline Giotto, which is an Italian brand, and it's currently only available at very premium locations. So I think I've mentioned, yeah, I think that's about it.
All right. So if there is no any further question, then we will move on to the next brand, right? Thank you so much, Radhika, for joining us this
Thank you so
evening on
much.
this Bharat Franchise Show, and I really appreciate for sharing the company profile and the business opportunity that you have, and also thank you for replying
Thank you so
for
much.
Thank
all the
you.
questions that we asked. Thanks so much, Radhika.
Thank you, Adil.
All right, so the next brand that we have is Celebrate Life, and we have Parul and Ragiv, the co-founder of this company, and they have joined us. Now we would request, both of you, anyone can, if you take the lead and can introduce your brand and talk about the business model that you have. I would also try to share this screen. Hold on, let me just try. Okay, is it visible?
Yeah, started. Yes.
All right, so yeah, so stage is under your control. Parulji, please
Sure.
take us through with the brand.
All right. Am I audible?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Great. So a very good evening. And thank you all the viewers who have joined us because it's Sunday evening. It's a family time, but thanks a lot for being here. And thank you, Franchise India, for always organizing and creating these opportunities for entrepreneurs like us who can stage it and show it to the potential investors. So without taking much time, I think we will keep the slot for 15 to 20 minutes and then question answers very quickly. My name is Parul and I'm the co-founder for the company Celebrate Life. We started this company 15 years back. It's a salon and wellness chain which we started. And as most of the people in Franchise India know us, I will always start by saying thanks to Gaurav Marius, Sonia, and Sanjay Bhatt, always, because we have our association with Franchise India for almost 13 plus years now. And this is a partner brand with Franchise India, which means that we are absolutely, a part of this whole community. And thanks to them that we have grown up where we are today. So with that, I love to start with a small, history of Celebrate Life, because we believe in Celebrate Life. As you see on picture, we are, 4 partners. We started this journey with a very beautiful thought process of creating something different in the salon industry. And that's why the name Celebrate Life, it says it all, that the person who becomes our partner celebrates life, and our clients, our stakeholders, whether it's our vendors, whether it's our people who come and are associated with us, are going to celebrate life. Now, when we started around 15 years back, we were into this bigger setups, which we are now also talking about. So I'm here to talk about 2 models, and then Dr. Raghib can take up the financial part of it. So the why of this company is very clear. We believe in number 1, ethical business. Number 2, client care. Number 3, we are very, very result oriented. We promise what we do and we don't promise which we cannot do. And lastly, very, very important is teamwork, because we come from corporate background, and trainings and, working together as a team is the most important part of Celebrate Life. So if you move to the next slide, you'll see that, we are into various models right now, 2 models which we are here to talk about. We have a very niche model which we created. Of course, we started in 2015 with the outside model, where we had this high street model with a difference, where we had weight loss programs, dermatological treatments. We also had laser hair reduction, and a lot of wellness products were there. And with that, we came with a very different, thought process of making sure that mind and body is completely related. We used to coach and counsel people who were suffering from pigmentation, who were suffering from weight gain. And we used to sit with them and understand. Dr. Raghib is an international business coach. I am a life skill coach. Other 2 people, partners, are complete corporate background. So the company is run very, very professionally. And the partner who comes on board with us is going to be completely hand-holded because we have complete systems of processes and documentation. So what you see on the screen is a definition of our second model, which we started in 2018, and we have become experts in that in last 6 years. That's called an apartment model, and that's how in this model we are different from others, that where we have almost 50 plus salons in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, and Pune. We are starting very soon. Hyderabad, we already have 2 centers. Pune, we are starting and will be launching next month itself. And that's called an apartment model. When I say apartment model, what do we mean? We open up salons in the clubhouse of the apartment. Yes, you heard it right. It's all about being just a lift away. And that's where we are now. We progressed so much in 2018. We just had 2 or 3 centers and we really moved fast forward. If I see today, we have 50 plus. Why? Because of all the 4 value system I talked about. So if we move towards the next slide, of course, in Bangalore, we are tied up with the builders and associations where we work together and we have, partnership, or we go and present and they know that this is a company which has become a chain and it's the only chain, I suppose. I mean, I know, like in Asia, if we talk about, there is no other brand chain which has 50 plus centers in this sphere. So a busy street model or a high street model, what we talk about, we have, the salon. And also because we were expert in doing dermatological treatments, we have tie-ups with doctors. We believe that while a person comes for salon, services, they can be upgraded and get under one roof the services which are of treatment also. So not only we are just doing beautification, but we are also doing the the treatment part of it, right? So this is a model what we are talking about. So Raghib, will you like to pick it up about the master franchisee opportunity, and you can see from here. Over to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Parul, and really excited to share this opportunity. Of course, master franchise opportunity is very unique for Celebrate Life. And while Parul was talking about, we already have master franchisees present in Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, and also Pune now. We are looking to expand in Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities, which as some of the focus city, if I talk about, then it's Mumbai, Gurgaon, NCR region, and others. Of course, while somebody is taking master franchise opportunity, they take both the rights, the apartment model and also the elite model. Both the models will be given to them. Now, as you know, the apartment model is very unique. And also elite model, the unique value proposition for elite model is with the salon hair and skin care, there's hair and skin treatment as well, which makes the salon business very unique, and it becomes high ROI model as well. Of course, you may always, when you're thinking about a salon business, the ambience has to be really high class and next level. So we are able to provide trained staff is one of the key elements which we provide to our franchise partner. And not only having staff member at the beginning, a staff member continuously trained on a regular basis, and also there's a replacement requirement, there's a hiring requirement. We always help them. And I always say for Celebrate Life franchise business, there's always value for money. What a master franchise can target is about 30 to 40 operation outlet per city. And of course, attractive ROI for them, about 24 months is something which they can look for. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, while we are going into the next slide, master franchise opportunity also creates an opportunity wherein there is faster ROI for anybody who's looking to get into this. If you are somebody who's running a business successfully already and they want to extend and go to the next business, or you're somebody who worked for corporate for many years and thinking about starting a business could be a good opportunity for you. Now, in terms of investment for a salon in apartment model is about 18 lakh rupees, 18 lakh onwards, which includes the interior furniture equipment and franchise fee of 5 lakh rupees. And ROI, if you see an apartment model, could be about 16 to 18 months. Let's go to the next slide. And also, while the next slide is coming up, I just wanted to highlight on the elite model as well. Now, apartment model, let's go to the earlier slide, whoever is operating this. Great, thank you. So, apartment model gives you an opportunity to serve the exclusive crowd inside that gate community. Of course, that becomes a ceiling to the revenue, but it also creates an opportunity for a sustainable salon business, wherein you know for the fact there's a always you can trust upon there's a certain amount of revenues coming. Now, Elite model give you a perspective of one. Of course, you're into salon business, and also give you an opportunity to have dermatological treatment by doctor, and that pushes the revenue to the next level. Now, of course, anybody thinking about starting any one of these models, design, layout, creation, and interior, there's a team who can help you bringing in best to best solution on that. Training, as you understand, one of the best training we do is entrepreneurship training for the individual who wants to start this salon business. A detailed operation and handbook will be handed over to them, and also trained on all the process and system of salon business. So if you're not from salon business, it's perfectly fine. Of course, we have tied with many vendors, which we have been trusting on for the last 14, 15 years, and that credibility will be passed on to any of our partner, and that discounting will help you to procure material in lesser cost. Employee recruitment training I touched upon earlier, and that's one of the key elements for a franchise or salon business. The manpower, the recruitment and training on a regular basis, and that responsibility brands take. And from our team, we make sure we help and support our franchise partner to get that sorted. We also have a cloud-based, beautiful software which helps you to maintain your business. I always say it's a people-driven business. Salon business is individual personal touch business, but we have set up this business beautifully on the systems, and that works really well, whether it is billing or the feedback or any report you want to create from the software. It's very easy to do that. All the marketing support is provided by the brand, whether it is designing of an offer or ongoing plan for campaign or any social media campaign. We always support, and we also have good digital media presence which can be expanded and supported. So with this, I just want to tell now for unit franchisees, we are open for 4 different cities, which we talked about, and there are our operations up and running. Any individual who wish to start an apartment model or Elite model, you can go ahead and get started. Now, few cities we are open for master franchise opportunity as well. If you're somebody who's interested in a master franchise opportunity, I always say it's a huge opportunity to create revenue generation for a long period of time.
Great. So
okay, with this,
just pick it up. Thank you, Raghib, for that. And I just want to just add it that, being coaches ourselves and other 2 people completely coming from corporate background, one of our most important USP is that we don't leave you for 5 years. Yes, that's a very important thing, because a lot of time what happens is that, 3 years, 3 months, 4 months down the line, once you start doing, especially because it's a 4-4 model, franchisee owned, franchisee run, sometimes after 4 to 5 months, you start feeling that, okay, I know it, but then I still don't know it, how to run it. And, because a lot of things you've understood, but there are some things you still need to know. So one promise from our side, as we come from a corporate background, as we come from, as such, a background where we really believe in building relationships, we really make sure that we are with you for 5 years. Yes, 5 years, we surely help you in trainings. In between, there are trainings, as Raghib was saying, for operational, the partners who you will be under master franchisees taking over. Also, I just wanted to highlight once that when we started it, I being a life skill coach and a trainer, I thought the units, especially what we are looking in Chennai, Pune, Hyderabad, and Bangalore for sure. And Mudassar is right there, who has just given us, a lot of support as a unit, and masters also, and many more people out there. They know it, that how they can vouch for the brand, because we are there as directors, as supporters, to make sure that your success becomes our success. So very importantly, units, when I say, or master also, I put forward this submission that a lot of women out there who are really talented, who've been doing amazing work, were in corporate, but because of family, they thought, okay, let me take a back seat. This model, whether master or unit, can be a great option for you to be financially free, plus have passive income along with whatever you are doing. So I thought I should surely say, because that's my passion, to create financial freedom through Celebrate Life to a lot of women out there who are really wanting to make that difference in their bank accounts. And I always say that they don't want to feel good. They don't feel good when the card is swiped and the message goes to somebody else. So there where your financial freedom can come through Celebrate Life, where you own a business. So over to you, whoever have any questions, let's start with the questions. Thank you so much.
Right, thank you so much, Parulji, for the presentation. And I really appreciate, I mean, the kind of business model, the kind of support you're talking about is of course impressive, right? Meanwhile, I would request other panelists in case if you have any question.
Yeah. So it was a very good presentation, Parulji and Rakib sir, right? So I just want to understand what exactly is the kind of partner profile you're looking for, right? So because is that the partner should get involved with them, the complete business model? Can you please put a hint on this part? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So one of the key elements for getting into any business is, of course, they want to make money. One is that. And another thing is somebody need not have to be from the industry, as I said earlier as well. Most of
Right.
our franchise partner are people who work for corporate for many years and decide to get into the business, even though they are still working and they want to get into the business. That's the first step for them to get into a financial freedom of time and money as well. So that could be because about 90% of our partners are people who work for corporate either earlier or working now. Or some of the business owners who want to get into another business would be the second category. And third category is, as Parul said, women who wants to become financially free and wants to create a business for themselves. So if you see all three of them, they need not have to be there completely in this business. There is a specific time given for them about in a week. If they are able to spend about 12 to 13 hours, that should be enough.
Yeah. So regarding the master franchise, any particular regions are you looking for expansion?
Yes, absolutely. And you must know that few of our team members are aware of that. What we are looking for, definitely Delhi NCR is including Gurgaon. Gurgaon is one of the focus area for us to grow, and also Mumbai and Navi Mumbai are the we are looking for. So preferably, we are looking for these two places for master franchise. And what opportunities is available at the moment is also rest of Karnataka.
Absolutely. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
A
So
question.
how much is the, I mean, average? Okay, please go ahead, sir. Praveenji.
Yeah, just a small thing. Are you guys also open for a FOCO model by any chance in any of these cities?
There'll be few lucky ones who will get an opportunity for the FOCO model as well. So Elite model, wherever we are coming initially, we are open for FOCO model as well. So somebody who's interested, we can discuss and talk about. It could be a wonderful opportunity for them to create a showcase model in different cities we are coming up with. So we are open for Elite model as a FOCO model.
FOCO model just in Bangalore or other cities as well?
Other cities as well.
Okay, fair enough. Right. Yeah, go on, Bharat. You had some question.
So I mean, what is the? I mean, how you compete with the price? Like, I mean, what is the average ticket size, and how you compare your price with the other brands, other competitors, right? Just wanted to understand your price for
That's a
haircuts and
very good
everything.
question. I think you asked a very, very important question as well, because we are at the moment talking about two models. Let's talk about apartment model first. We are very competitive in price because understand you are inside the gated setup, the operational expense are relatively low. And whenever people living in apartment, they always are price sensitive. Of course, when they trust you, they start opening their wallet. But initially, they're very, very. So we did the complete survey and understood that what are the different brands and what are the industry and market price, and we are always very competitive. So we say at doorstep, a lift away, convenient, and also competitively priced. So you can expect a great quality service with a competitive price. Now, when you come to Elite model, of course, the USP Elite model gives is, of course, all the low-hanging fruits of basic services. You have always that advantage of having competitive price, but we also have some of the treatments, which is very expensive treatment outside. Generally, there's a lot of margin in this products and services. That's also competitively priced.
So
And if you talk about average ticket size, Bharat, just to answer.
Yeah. So we have a question for
Yeah,
you
just
here.
to answer the last bit of it. Okay, let's go to that
Yeah.
question.
So we have a question for you here. Sorry. Out of 18 lakhs, how much do you, what's the breakup of the 18 lakh investment?
Sure, absolutely. So 18 lakh rupees, the apartment model starts from. Now it includes the 5 lakh rupees of franchise fee, then the interior furniture equipment and other fulfillment till the launch. Everything included in about 18 lakh rupees. I can get a breakdown for somebody who's looking specifically, but I just wanted to highlight few points, including the franchise fee. This is 18 lakh rupees.
Sure.
One question.
Of course, Bharat, just to touch upon Bharat's question, and then we'll come to Shrikant. Bharat, average ticket size, if you see in an apartment model, is about 1,500 for women every month, and for men is about 600 rupees.
Okay. To be frank, I heard about this apartment concept for the first time. Maybe, but it's good one. I really appreciate this kind of model, right? Because nowadays, if you talk about Gurgaon or Noida, where the livings are generally in apartments, but I guess this is really a good one, right? People should know about it. I mean, because see, I also have lived in those kind of apartments, and I really go to different places. I used to travel somewhere to get my haircut done, but this apartment model is really going to solve a lots of problem, right? That's
You
the
need to
best
visit
part.
one of the stores.
Right.
Yes, true.
Bangalore
It's a good one.
in 2000.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And when we started in Bangalore 2018, we started with, and we went to Brigade and Prestige, just 2-3 apartments like that. We started like that. And when we came, people started knowing, we were not knowing COVID is hitting us. So God is kind. We were in the right space at the right time. So you will not believe here. We are blessed that way that literally associations used to call us. They used to, it became like, like a chain, because they, started calling us, telling us that we've heard a lot about your good service. So we will love you to come and establish. So that way, Prestige gave us 7-8 properties. Brigade gave us 4-5 properties. We are with Hira Nandani. We are with Godrej. We are with Salar Puria. So because as I said that, out of when we started with 4 or 5 and today we are 15, it's all about word of mouth, because community, as community is very important to serve and really take care of the client, because credibility is most important in this industry, right? Because the word of mouth gives next what you get. So there are partners who have taken 3 to 4 centers, master franchisees. When we got, through Mudassar, he knows very, very well. And I'm proud to say that when anybody talks about us anywhere, they can be reassured that the credibility they'll promise to their clients, we will live up to that. So apartment model that way has become really positive and very fast growing. At the same time, as Raghib talks about hub and spoke, we are also now opening. Because of COVID, we had paused on our elite model because obviously things were really not that great. But we are back in the game again, and we are looking to absolutely start in Bangalore. Very soon you will be hearing 1 or 2 of those. Mudassar himself is having investors whom we are opening up, because it's our forte again, right? So hub and spoke kind of a thing, where people will have, even if they're staying in an apartment, they'll have a bigger setup where they can go for dermatological treatment. So the brand remains the same, the brand where they trust remains the same, and they can utilize the services. So that's our thought process of that.
So one quick question for you, Parul ma'am. We have one question from one of the participants. So what is the area size required for you for the apartment?
Start with about 500 square feet.
My suggestion will be, Raghiv, in case if you could just explain in once again that apartment model, please.
Yeah, please.
Sure, absolutely. Okay, great. So apartment model is an opportunity wherein in a gated community, in a large gated community, at least start 350 houses, we get a space inside the gated community. Now, average size we are looking for these salons are about 500 square feet. So 500 to 600 square feet is a good size. Investment starts from anywhere between 18 to 22 lakh rupees. It totally depends on the size we get. Now, ROI is very fast in this. About 16 to 18 months is the ROI you can look for. Low operational expense and higher return model, because we have a sustenance here, because we know for the fact, every month client we need for our business is about 300, 350 clients. Now we go to a community which has at least a minimum of 2,000, 2,500 individual living it. So it's not everybody coming to us. It's about 15-20% people coming to us, and our business does really well. So that's the kind of opportunity we create an apartment model. All the manpower support is provided by us and supported by us. Ongoing training for the franchise partner, training for the staff members for the long run, and which includes all the trainings, the soft skill training, the technical training, and also the training related to some of their learnings for future, all included. So is that in a nutshell? I said, if there is any question, you can always ask.
Yeah, one question from my side. Mr. Raghib, this is regarding the product brands which you are using, domestic or maybe international brands you must be using. So what about the training of these partner brands with this thing for the franchisee? What?
Sure. Yeah, that's one of the beautiful aspects we follow. And we always say one of the key factor for any organization or any business to do well is the training, ongoing training. Now, these products, we have a long-term tie-up. We have 15 years, more than 15 years relationship with these. So they always provide training at the ground level for these people, not training on the product. So these are the internationally recognized, whether it is L'Oreal, Matrix, MK, and many other product internationally recognized quality product. Now, also in apartment or in today's culture, people look for organic, herbal, and products which are safer for the skin and the hair, zero chemical product. So we have many products like that, and ongoing training keeps going on. One of our master franchise for Bangalore is also own, a distribution ship of over 125 Ayurvedic products across India. So we have those supports provided to us, wherein there are doctors, there are Ayurvedic doctors, there are trainers and experts who will come in and train on a regular basis to our team members to make sure they are always performing well.
Do you have any special discounts for the franchisee regarding those products? You have some.
Of course, we get, so that's a benefit they are able to create, because we don't have at the moment our own production. So that's a benefit they're going to get, because larger purchase we are doing, and all the margins have been distributed amongst the franchise partner. So they always get benefited. They buy it themselves and they buy it centrally or through our vendors. They always get 10-15% better discount.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good questions.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Right. The next brand, I'm not sure whether he joined or not. I don't think so. Anyways, probably.
First of all, thanks a lot, Praveen sir.
Thanks for me.
Looking forward to have business with you, Mr. Shrikant and Mudar.
Yes, Bharat is there, Mudar.
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, guys.
All right, so
wish you all the very best.
That's it. Thank you so much, everyone, for being available on this call in a short notice. I really appreciate you took us through with the business model, and some of the business model is really astonishing, which is the great part, right? I really know that the people definitely going to like it. Let me just check. Nimish Kumar has raised hand. My request will be, Nimish, please you raise you put it in the chat box, right? And we will come back to you with the answers. In case if you want to leave your number, you can also do that. So that's it for the day. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this webinar. That too on Sunday, that too in the evening, and leaving all your important work. But yes, of course, we will come back again with tomorrow with another set of brands. And we'll let you know about the new brands, business opportunity.
Sure.
So meanwhile, thanks so much, Praveen sir, Srikantji, and Mudar sir for joining us as a panelist.
Thank you.
To the viewers, in case if you want to have one-on-one discussion with the brand, please call us our hotline number 9717683838, or you can join us. You can write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. Tomorrow we will again come up with a new brand, set of new brands at 7 o'clock. Till then, take care and have a nice evening. Guys, thanks so much.
Right, yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks all.
Thank you.